Hi, welcome to another MasterThatRiff. This week we're going to be looking at an arrangement of So What by Miles Davis. So What by Miles Davis is a classic piece of modal jazz. What that means is we tend to sit in a particular key for a while and then we just shift into another one. What we're doing primarily with So What is we're sticking in kind of D minor, and then we can shift up to E flat minor, and then we go back to D minor again. So what we're going to do, the form of the piece is A, B, A. So basically we've got 16 bars, then 8 bars, and then another 8 bars of the A section again. Well, what we'll do is we'll look at these sections in 2-bar chunks. So if I start with section A, the first 2 bars are basically the guts of the whole song, the whole piece. And what I'm going to do is we emulate what's played in the bass on the guitar with this sort of idea here. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to slide from the 4th to the 5th fret in the E string. And of course this is all swung. So it's not even 8ths, it's not 1, and it's slow first note, quick second note. So 4 to 5 in the E string. Then I'm going to hammer 2, 3, 5 on the A string with my first, my second and 4th finger. So I go like that. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is go 2nd fret the D string, and then 3rd fret the A string again, and then ending on 5th fret the A string. So if we put that together slowly, what we have is, okay, let me put that again slowly. Okay, and what we cap that off with is the classic sort of horn stab chords. And what I've done here is I've just kind of arranged this into a full chord. What you could do is just play maybe the top 3 strings of this chord, or even play further up the neck, but it's really just a kind of minor 11th type chord. And what I'm playing here is I'm barring across the 7th fret from the A string right to the top E, and my finger's playing the 8th fret, the B string. That's the chord shape there, and then what I do is I play that and then move down 2 frets, so it's D minor 11th, so that's E minor 11th, and then D minor 11th. As I said, you could play this a wee bit differently, where you could play just the top 3 strings or 4 strings, but I like to get that bass note in there as well. Okay, so the first 2 bars sound like this, nice and slow. Okay, and you can hear with those stab of the chords, the first one's longer than the second, and the second one's kind of cut off. If I play it again, the second 2 bars are very, very similar. What changes is instead of ending the bass line on that 5th fret the A string, we play the 5th fret the A string and then 5th fret the E string. So what we have is, so I'm ending on that 5th fret the E string. Now what I tend to do when I'm playing is I'm bar the E and A string with my 4th finger. So I have this, and my 4th finger's there to play that A. And then after that we have our usual horn stab, E minor 11 to D minor 11. So if I play the first 4 bars, this is what it sounds like. Bars 5 and 6 are exactly the same as the first 2 bars. So we play our bass riff again, and then do our stab. The last 2 bars, bars 7 and 8, what I'm doing now is I'm going to play So I have this kind of little repeating motif here. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing a little slide from the 6th fret to the 7th fret in the A string, and I do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Then what I'm going to do is play 5th fret the A string, and then 5th fret the E string. And I tend to bar that with the first finger. So if I put that together, we have, and then we end it off with the usual horn stab. Okay, so the first 8 bars sound like this. After that, we'll play another 8 bars of section A, so we just repeat those 8 bars we just played once again. Then we get to section B. Now section B, the great thing about this is we've already learned how to play this. All we're going to do is take what we just played and shift up a fret. So we go from this kind of D minor tonality, as I was saying, to E flat minor. So this riff here now goes up a fret, so we're sliding from the 5th to 6th, then hammering 3, 4, 6, then it's 3, then 4, 6, and then the chord goes from the first fingers on the 8th fret to the 6th fret. Okay. Same with the slide, where we were sliding 6 to 7 before, we now slide 7 to 8. Okay, so if I play the 8 bars for section B, it sounds like this. And then after that we go back to section A again, so I was mentioning this A-A-B-A form. So all we're doing is just really shifting the entire riff from those first 8 bars up a fret and then back again. So if I put all that together and play 24 bars, so 2 A's, 2 section A's and then 1 section B, this is what we get.